Waited all this time.
Too slow.
Yeah.
Too slow. Yeah.
Welcome back to Organized Chaos. We got another video for y'all today that we gonna jump right into. Today's video is about the NBA rule. No, I'm not talking about LeBron and them. I'm talking about no bloods allowed. This was going on over Baltimore City Detention Center, BCDC, Steel Side, whatever name y'all got for it back in 2005, 6-ish, 7, around that time. I'm sure everybody heard about all the corruption that was going on, all the COs that got pregnant over there, everything that was going on, all the COs that got locked up for breaking law. But yeah, during this time, BGF, if you don't know what that is, that's the Black Gorilla Family, was really trying to establish its presence in the jail. And it was a lot of bloods. Right around that time, it was a whole lot of bloods. Don't get me wrong, it was some Crips over there. Of course, it's Muslims. A lot of the bloods, when we put this rule in effect, started turning to Muslim. They started turning Muslim. Like they was one day they blood, next thing know they Muslim. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a time when they was deep over there. They was deep, and they was having their way. And the way it was over there, like I said, it was so much corruption that, man, we could talk to this CO, that CO, and go on this section if we want to, or go on that section. We got the other sections was divided throughout the jail. So if I'm on C and D, you know, it's easy for me to skate to a whole nother section. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta have the right horse. Just gotta have the right CO, and then make it happen. That's what they did. And I remember one time over there, it was a brother. It was a couple bloods, and they was bucking, and they was, I ain't gonna lie, it was just one blood on the tip. He was by himself, and the objective basically was to get all of them, make all of them roll out. Like that means you not living here. You gonna go live in PC, or you gonna go live in some other dorm, but you not living here. We don't want you in this jail. We don't want you here. We don't want you around. We don't want you, period. That's basically what the no bloods allowed rule was. They know, if you come over here and you blood, you not gonna live comfortably. So basically, we did what we had to do. And I remember this one time, we was on a section, and it was just one blood. I cannot remember his name for nothing, but he was not going for nothing. Like, he was not going. Man, we beat him so bad. We did so much to this guy, man. And yo was not going down. I done watched them beat him so bad. Like, he wasn't going for it, but he was fighting back every time he stood his ground. So COs come in, they'll move him. But guess what? They put them on a whole nother section with all brothers, all BGF. And the same thing happened, but he would not check in. So it was just this one day that a couple of us, you know, we was talking. And back at that time, I wasn't involved in BGF at that time. But back at that time, like, you know, I was good. Like, everybody I knew over there was either Crip or was either BGF. They was either a brother. And I even a couple Muslim dudes. But we just started seeing like the whole, like, everybody that was just blood, now they Muslims, and they checking in. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, we gonna go by, like, say 100% bloods. We gonna say a good 95% gave that shit up. Or they was, oh, I ain't no blood, I ain't blood, nah. But they saying what was going on. I'm talking about, it was treacherous. I'm talking about broomsticks was getting broken in half and getting shoved up asses. I'm talking about they was fucking you in your ass with a broomstick, like, till you was bleeding. Like, I'm talking about a whole bunch of niggas running in your cell. The CO to pop your cell, middle of the night, A whole bunch of niggas from the tier running in your shit, beating the shit out you. I'm talking about stomping your head, banging your head up the toilet. I remember it was one of them in there, and he was on some tough guy shit. And they got in there, got at him. Man, they was holding this nigga upside down in the bullet. That's the toilet. They was holding him upside in the bullet. And they said, yo, we better not see a bubble. We better not see a bubble. Like, man, you know, man, like, breathe. You better not breathe. Like, we better not see no bubble. You see a bubble, burn going up your ass. And, I mean, we human, so we gotta breathe. So, eventually, they seen the bubble. And they wasn't playing. They put the broom up his ass. Everybody was getting that treatment. You was getting cracked over your head. They was bringing uptowns in there. COs was bringing uptowns. What I mean by uptown is not. It's like you hear about like prison knives. Some people call them shanks. We call them kisu. So they was bringing the uptown in there like a real one. You know this like you know something that you don't. Something you buy, something that you don't have to make or put together yourself in there. They was bringing these in, and I done seen a few of them, you know, get this put up in them. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest instance I seen was like a ride. They purposely put the brothers on one side of the section, and they had. On the top tier, bottom tier, and then on the other side it was Bloods, top tier, bottom tier. And I guess whoever the big homie was, the CO, they tried to come in there and talk to the big homie, you know, who run both sides. And he was like, look, man, we need y'all to stop this. But neither side was with it because too many of these soldiers been taken out. Well, you know what they did? They came into it. They came in. The COs came in. Turtles came in with the batons out. They gear on. They popped every cell and they beat everybody. And then they was mixing it up. They put a brother in this cell, and then next door be a blood. Brother in this cell, next door be a blood. And brother in this cell, next door be a blood. So when everybody come out, like you right there with them. So you already know what's gonna happen. And so that was like the craziest shit that I seen, you know, over there. And I think at the end of that same week, when they did their little mix-up, that's when they found one of the Bloods stabbed up in a broom closet, in a mop closet. I think it was right there by a closet by receiving, or somewhere by receiving, because I know C&D was right by receiving. But then I had got moved. Can't remember. Shout out my man Bug too. Bug, what's up, bro? You know what it is. I ain't seen you in a minute, but I hope you home. But I got holla at your brothers and them about that. The Lokes, holla at the Lokes and see what's up with him. But Bug was over there. He know what's up. And a couple brothers was over there. I got my older brother. He was over there, so he could tell y'all all about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was even to the point where. Like the brothers, like the BGF, like brothers, we like throw the X, cross your hands, 1, 2 hands. Hold on, like, I mean, I know y'all, I know you're not stupid, so it's just the X. So when we was throwing the X and the C for the Crip, cause that's what locked in Bloods, and it was even a time when Crips and Jay locked in. So we was throwing the X with the C, you know, to signify that we was with them, they was with us. But man, it got wicked over there. And I'm telling you, a lot of them Bloods they ain't want it. You know what I mean? I got one of my closest homeboys, my man Holiday. You know what I mean? That's all I'ma just say, Holiday. You know what I mean? My man don't like to be in the spotlight like that. One of my closest homeboys, best friend, like, don't matter where he is, don't matter where I am. To this day, like, that's my man. We got the same thing tatted on us. Me, him, and a couple other brothers. One of them lost their life. Rest in peace, my man Ramon Mac, man. That was my dog, my brother from another. But we all got the same thing tatted on us in the same spot. Death for the Sun. I still got it. Still got the tattoo right here. It's under my sleeve. I mean, you can't see it, but it's under there. But we all got the same tattoo. You know what I mean? So it don't matter. His problem, my problem, his problem. That's how it's gonna be. You know, he rocking out with me. I'm against his, and I'm rocking out against mine for him. That's how it be. You know what I mean? Just when you build them relationships with people, you know. But that's my dog. That's the only blood that I rock with. And not that I got nothing against blood. Like, look, y'all out here doing y'all thing. Do your thing. You know, I don't have nothing to do with what you doing. But you know, like I said, keep the real around me and keep the fake from around me. And that's all I want. But hey, that was the little story about the NBA rule. I'm sure everybody know about it. If you was over there during that time. Some of y'all might got some more elaborate stories. Got an interview coming with a good brother. So y'all stay tuned for that interview with that good brother. He'll be able to elaborate on that a lot more. But in the meantime, thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for subscribing and liking. And thank y'all most importantly for helping me organize this Kayos, man. It's both signing off.
Let me show you one thing about me. Let me tell you one thing about me. And if you like streets, just fuck around me. Yo, the way they looking at me, I can tell them niggas hate me. Mistaking them for Parkinson's, cause all the niggas shaky. And you can crack slick, but you bitches never break me down.